Hi. If you've never seen my face before, I'm Kai. If you have, praise God. We've come to the end of Vlogmas, and we've also come to the end of 2024. I mean, I made it a little bit of an occasion because I did my hair, did my makeup, or a nice little science, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm celebrating. Also, it's for you guys. I did all of this for you guys. I did miss one vlog in Vlogmas, and I explained to you what had happened with the video. Paul had it, and there was just, I missed one video, but I'm going to consider it a successful Vlogmas. I am, because in the previous years when I did Vlogmas, I only uploaded 3 videos, so progress. Also, I'm not going to edit this video too much just because I want to post it in real time on the 31st of December, so you're not going to see all the crazy edits that you usually see on my vlogs. This is going to be very simple, very me, I guess. I set up a questionnaire thing on Instagram. It's a template, a story template. End of the year is coming. Post this for 24 hours and let people drop in your question box what they want to say to you, either a compliment, constructive criticism, an apology, or advice, guys. And 17,000 people viewed this story. Like, where are all these views when I'm spanning, when I'm posting span? Where are all these views anyway? Anyway, so I'm going to mix that and a conversation that I've been wanting to have on my vlog channel for a very long time about just resolutions and growth and what I'm looking forward to in the new year and what my aspirations are and all of that. So I'm just going to mix, you know. I think I'm gonna start with the one that really made me smile, and this is from Shawty. If you guys don't watch Shawty, you should. She has a YouTube channel of her own. I'm gonna do my best to link it up there. I don't know which corner it is. I never know which corner it is. Anywho, she says, I love your energy so much and I hope to experience more of it in person in 2025. And that made me smile because I've only really met Shawty a few times, and all of the times it was fun. Like, it was in a fun environment and we didn't get to spend time one-on-one, but it means a lot to me that like she feels the same way about my energy as I do about hers. So I look forward to experiencing you in person more often in 2025. That one was a personal one. I don't know if I should have started with a personal one, but anyway, okay, when life gets hard, it seems like you always try to step back and collect yourself. Learn to push within that stat. Yeah, actually, this is coming from somebody who actually knows that when things start to take a take, or like when I'm feeling some type of way, I step back from span, and it interrupts the workflow, it interrupts cash flow and all of that stuff. And I know better now. I think one thing that I've learned during Vlogmas is just to keep going, because in the midst of Vlogmas and throughout December, really, there were many times where I just wanted to just call it quits. Call Vlogmas quits another year. Call content creation quits for life, you know. And I think this month of Vlogmas has really made me optimistic for the new year, because I've proven to myself that despite how I feel emotionally, I'm able to show up for myself and show up for the people that support me, you guys, my subscribers. So thank you for that advice. I'm already taking it. Thank you very much. Grateful for the hair inspirations you shared this year. Was out here looking all cute. You're welcome. You're welcome. I did share at the beginning of the year that I wanted to try as many braided hairstyles as possible, very celebratory of natural hair, and I did that. Like, I did that. Yeah, if you look at my page, you can see so many braided hairstyles, so much natural hair appreciation on my page, which is what I wanted to do. And that's over now. It's over. Praise God. I loved my natural hair. I took care of her. I styled her. She looked beautiful. I showed you guys what she looks like in all her glory, shrinkage, stretched right in the middle, these extensions. Like, yeah. I won't say bye to my natural hair in 2025, but that's no longer the focus for hair content in 2025. It's still going to be a leg of it. Please excuse also the noise in the background. I'm at home in the Bundus. And that obviously means I'm sorry. Everybody gets offended when I call home, the Bundes. It's not really the Bundes, but I always just make that joke. Everybody's home, so that's why you'll hear background noise. I hope you inspire yourself just as much as you inspire me. My goodness. This is the part where I'm about to rant. What I'm majorly leaving in 2025 is self-doubt. The last episode of Thought Digest was really a reflection of what I had been going through all through 2024. Is just major self-doubts and just convincing myself that I'm not who I think I am, just because certain things didn't happen the way that I wanted them to happen, especially career-wise, and it did impact the way that I viewed myself. But that's over and done with. Like, we're leaving that in 2024. That's staying behind, because 2025, I believe, should be for all of us on this channel. Let's make a pact right now. Let's make a pact right now that 2025 is really personal for all of us. We're proving points to ourselves about who we are and about who God says we are, most importantly. I think that's also what I struggle to believe in 2025, is all the wonderful things that God has said about me in His Word and through other people. I just failed to believe. A lot of the compliments that I received, a lot of the messages that you guys send me, because I do see a lot of them, I didn't believe. And that's over. Oh my goodness. Oh my, you better be you better be afraid. You better be afraid. I'm going to be more intentional with myself and how I show up. And I'm going to, like I said on the Thought Digest episode, that I'm going to work every single muscle I know I have. Please excuse me. We are full nage. Sorry about that, guys. Overarching sentiment is that 2025 is about proving a point to ourselves that we are who we think we are, and that we are who God says we are. And I don't want to say too much, but let's be excited. Let's be optimistic about it. Let's push through the obstacles. Let's work. Let's produce excellence despite how we feel. And yeah, okay. Let me not get lost in the sauce. A lot of you said that you love me. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. I love you. 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 I love you too. I just love you. You changed my life so much with the Thought Digest podcast. Be blessed. Thank you so much. With Thought Digest, anyway, seems like I'm going to have to shout. With Thought Digest, I think Thought Digest was really a work of faith, because for a very long time it just felt like we were putting, I mean, if it weren't for our Thought Digest, if it weren't for our Gesties, to be honest, I don't think Thought Digest would still exist, to be honest, because there were a lot of times that it felt like, oh, we're going and we're going and we're going and we're going, and it seems like we're just going, you know? Baby, won't you go ahead and 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 go ahead, and it felt like we were going ahead the whole year. And now it feels a little bit, I think it's time to revisit Thought Digest, but I promise you, if it weren't for the Gesties, we would have quit so long ago. So thank you to everybody who watches Thought Digest. Thank you for everybody who engages, who shares, who listens on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. It's the reason why we're always on the charts. Thank you so much. Again, with Thought Digest, we have so many things that we've planned for 2025, and I do want to say that I can feel myself changing. For the first time in a long time, I can feel the transition into my dream self. And for a very long time, I was walking towards that, and I didn't see the destination. Do you know what I'm saying? It just felt like I was in between who I was and who I am going to be, or who I want to be, and I was in limbo all the time. And for the first time in a very long time, it feels like I am inching closer to who I want to be. I'm no longer confused. You know, I'm no longer wanting the old Kaya back. Like on Thought Digest, you heard me talk a lot about who I used to be and the person, grieving the person I love. I mean, the versions of myself that I loved, and all of these things. You heard me talking. You heard me speak reminiscent of who I was, because I genuinely did love who I was before all of this. But now, I think a year of constantly being on social media, which has never happened, a year of constantly being on social media and putting out work has helped me fall in love with who I am now, you know. And although I love the old me, this me, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody will be able to sense the change in my demeanor, but it will become more and more obvious as the year progresses, as 2025 progresses. I've changed, and I've changed for the better. I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm back to being on top of the damn world, and I love that for myself. Everything's beneath me. When I go to bed, I just I just close my eyes and remember how many things are beneath me, and I feel great. What's my biggest achievement? Right now, I can't point anything out because I got my degree in 2022. Thought Digest has been great, and that was at the beginning of 2023. As of now, let me answer that question in the middle of 2025. As of now, I don't have an answer for that, unfortunately. Don't downplay your worth and the impact you have on people. Your wise words have carried me throughout 2023. I'm just assuming that's the end of the sentence. I think that's also what I'm leaving in 2024. Is I think I tolerated a lot of rubbish because I didn't not understand my worth, but I underestimated my power. I underestimated my influence. I underestimated, and I'm not talking about a global influence or a nationwide influence like all these major influences. I'm just talking about the general power that I hold. You know, and it's only in the last few episodes of Thought Digest where Mpo kind of reminded me, and I was just like, I've tolerated a lot of rubbish. I've tolerated a lot of rubbish. That's why I just said that I go to bed happy now, because I remind myself of what's beneath me. Before, I think I made an idol out of humility. That's disgusting. Sometimes you say things now and you only register what you've said after you said it, and then you realize that, you know. But yes, I think I put too much emphasis on not making people feel bad, you know, because I'm taking up too much space, or I didn't want to come across as, I was too considerate of how people viewed me, and I wanted them to view me as somebody who was humble, and then I overdid that because I tolerated nonsense. I even engaged with rubbish. Oh, praise God. And it's not everything. Even in 2024, I just found myself responding to things I wouldn't usually respond to, because I felt the need to defend myself. Allow it. Allow it. My days. And I think for 2025, I don't care how you see me. For as long as my maker and I are on good terms, you do not matter. And I'm not talking to my subscribers. Please, guys, I love you. You guys are family. You guys are family. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to the general public, because I think also I found myself wanting to convince people who don't know me that I am who I say I am and who God says I am. And I'm realizing that was to my detriment, because I can't convince millions of people. I mean, I don't have millions on my platform right now, but millions have come across my content. And I'm no longer in the business of engaging. Oh my goodness. Wow. I really needed needed to make this video, and I needed to make it for you guys, yes, but I'm realizing that I needed to do this for myself too, because I needed to verbalize what I was thinking about what's to come, you know. Yeah, 2025 is about asserting my dominance in my world and in the spaces I enter, because I played too small. Oh my goodness, I played small. I played so small. That's done. Also, if you're watching this, because you're watching this, no, if you're watching this, stop playing small. Don't do that. Don't annoy me. Don't play small. Get in there, take over, be yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't play small, try to consider other people. Oh no, how will they see me? I'm too overbearing. I don't want them to think I'm full of myself. Please. Who are you supposed to be full of? Them? I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you. I want to be me. I feel like hard nigga. Anyway. Oh my goodness, I accidentally scrolled back up. Guys, most of these are compliments. These are not questions. Somebody said you're the reason why I have a strong relationship with God. That is, I'm gonna get emotional, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But that means the world to me, you know. And I know this year I haven't been as steadfast when it came to my faith, just because I experienced a lot of challenges in that department. I wanted to retreat from publicizing my faith, because I needed to interrogate it. And as a result, my ministry didn't thrive as much as it should have, because I took a step back and had to deal with things like unbelief, things like pride, things like anger, things like self-sufficiency, which are things I'm all leaving behind also, by the way. Yeah, I had to interrogate all of that and deal with that, because there were a lot of things that I was upset with my Heavenly Father regarding, and then I realized that He needed to prune me for where I'm going to be, because first half of 2023, Kaya would have never been able to uphold the position that she wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? My character at the beginning of 2023 was not going to uphold any position that I desired, because there were so many things that I desired, so many places that I wanted to be, you know, so many things that I wanted to do that would have catapulted me into, you know, onto a different level. But in hindsight, now that God has done the work in me, I know for sure that girl would have made a mess of things. She would have climbed the ladder and came tumbling down and came crashing down, because she was angry and she was proud, and she thought she could do it on her own. You can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own, and you better swallow all of that pride. And it was humility in the face of man, but it was pride before God. And now I'm swapping that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care about being humble in front of people. You get me? I care about being humble before the Lord. And if my humility before God comes across as pride to you, I don't care. I don't care. Allow it. It don't matter. You, man, who can kill the flesh and not the soul, I don't fear you. I don't fear you. Okay, I think I've yapped a lot. To everybody who has tuned into Vlogmas from start to finish, I love and appreciate you beyond what words can express. And to everybody whose relationship with God has been positively impacted by me, please know that is what I've always wanted for my platform, is to point you heavenward. You know, don't look at me and look at my character failures and question God and question faith as a whole. Don't look at me. I always say there, because I live out my Christian journey as authentically as I can, it's not easy, because you know, I'm open to scrutiny and criticism and people nitpicking what my faith is and my relationship with God is and whether I'm going to heaven or hell. It's really difficult, but the reward is if just one person develops a relationship with God. I've done my job. I've done it. And guys, I don't want to getting emotional again, but I think I'm gonna close the video off with this. I don't want to make anybody oblivious to the difficulties of being a child of God and the challenges that come with the boldness that I have about my faith. It's no easy task. So I will not sell you a dream that a relationship with God is all, you know, all milk and honey. There is a wilderness before that. There is a valley on the way to the land of milk and honey. My character was put through the ringer. My belief was put through the ringer. My obedience put through the ringer. So I don't want to, and I hope I have shown you the difficulties and how sometimes we fail, we fall. A lot of the times we fail, we fall. But God's grace is sufficient. And God's love is overflowing. And His mercies are new every morning. So, make I not sell you dream about what this life is really like, yeah. Make I not sell you dream. I went through the fire, and now and the crazy thing is, I know that to elevate, I must go through hotter fire, hotter fire, and I'm prepared. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. I know a lot of us want to tap out from being God's strongest soldier. I know that the trying of our faith work at patience. And patience has her good work so that we may be perfect and entire. And personally, I want to be perfect and entire. You get it? So you know what I'm saying? Let my faith be tried. It's okay. Anywho, I love you guys so much. Feel free to share what your resolutions are, what you're leaving in 2025, what you're looking forward to. What you're leaving in 2024, what you're looking forward to in 2025, what you're leaving behind. What version of yourself is going to come to life in this year? What promises are you making to yourself? What points are you proving to yourself this year about anything, about everything? I love you guys very much. I will let you guys know that you won't see me here for the whole of January, just because I'm working towards what I'm saying right now, what I've said throughout the whole video. So it's not that I'm going to be lazing around and I'm going to be doing nothing. I'm definitely going to come back. But thank you for sticking with me, guys. 5,000 subscribers is no joke, and we hit 5K during Vlogmas. So you know what I'm saying? And we went through the roof with the views too. So thank you very much. I love you. Happy New Year. May all your heart's desires be fulfilled according to God's will. And all the best. Okay, see you guys in February. Love you. Bye.